Hello and welcome back to Resident Evil 5, where today we are probably going to unmask a certain somebody, hence the thumbnail and title of the stream. As usual, I've started this stream a few minutes early. We're not going to gameplay just yet, but maybe we'll go ahead and check out some of the files that we have access to. Yeah, files. We like files. Let's learn about Chris. That's 27 pages. Let's learn about... That's 36 pages. Okay, let's learn about Ricardo Irving, who we dealt with last time. According to official records, Ricardo Irving is overseer of the... Overseer of the oil refinery owned by Tricell Africa Division's Resource Development Department. TADRD for short. Crude and arrogant, he possesses an insatiable desire for the accumulation of wealth. It is these traits, along with his unique resourcefulness, that have most likely made him Tricell's ideal agent in dealings with selling BOWs to black market individuals. The money gained from these dealings is then invested by Tricell Africa back into their bioweapons research and development. The demonstration of those weapons for clients act as operational tests. Given the degree of Irving's involvement, it is believed that he is one of only a handful of people that know the full extent of Tricell's bioweapons business. Irving's activities and their connection to Tricell, however, have been carefully kept under wraps. Adding to the misdirection is the fact that he is officially employed with the Resource Development Division and not the Pharmaceutical Division that sponsors the BSAA. Tricell is a conglomerate composed of shipping, natural resources development, and pharmaceuticals. Each division runs on its own capital and, as such, could all be considered separate entities under one parent company. Also of note are the divisions that exist between each of Tricell's branch offices. When the BSAA learned of Irving's latest deal, they viewed it as illicit activity conducted on his own and without support from Tricell. BSAA's mission, therefore, was not to fight biological weapons, but to apprehend a smuggler involved in an illicit deal. Irving was able to exploit that misconception to the fullest. Irving was informed of the BSAA's mission and changed the location of the deal to a mine outside of the Kijuju Autonomous Zone. When a BSAA team arrived at what they thought was the deal's location inside the KAZ, they walked into a trap. Before the team even arrived, the improved version of Las Plagas was released upon the populace of the town, transforming most of them into Majini. This intel was acquired by Alpha Team and later confirmed by the data recovered by the backup team, Chris Redfield and Sheva Alomar, prior to Irving's deal. It appears that a sample of the Ouroboros virus was also released upon Alpha Team's arrival and was responsible for the termination of Dan Deschamps' team. Irving did not take into account that the Ouroboros would be engaged and defeated by agents Redfield and Alomar, nor that a hard disk and its data would be seized. The data obtained from the hard disk allowed the two agents to proceed to the actual location of Irving's transaction, the mine. When confronted with the reality that his plan had failed, Irving was forced to take the following actions. First, he contacted his partners in the transaction and requested to delay the deal, after which point he went to the mine to retrieve any documents and materials relevant to the transaction. It was at this point that Redfield and Alomar found him. However, it was obvious that he had a backup plan for just such a contingency. Irving escaped thanks to the help of a hooded figure he had on standby. The two agents were left to deal with Popo Karimu, a bat-based BOW, that was originally intended to be used in the transaction. It is thought that Irving released this BOW on the agents in retaliation for disrupting the transaction and not to aid in his escape. It was becoming apparent by this point that Irving's mental stability was in question. Whether his irrational behavior was brought on by the interference of the agents, or if the increased stress only brought out his true tendencies is unknown. Irving's situation, however, would digress even further. After escaping from the mine, he was soon discovered by Captain Josh Stone's Delta team inside the KAZ. In order to escape, Irving unleashed Ndisu, confirmed to be based on the El Gigante BOW used in Europe. The frustration of losing two large valuable BOWs in such short succession must have been keenly felt by the avaricious Irving. Hey, Wolfkinson. After reaching the conclusion that there was nothing more he could do, Irving plotted to escape with his accumulated wealth, but he was soon overtaken by the hooded figure who provided him a vial containing Las Plagas. This was to be his punishment for failure. He was to administer this on himself in order to fight the two agents. This vial contained a Las Plagas variant known as a Control Plaga. According to BSAA intel, the use of the Control Plaga has been documented by Leon S. Kennedy in Europe. The Control Plaga differs from the common form in that it does not take over a host's rational thought process. Another difference being that it causes extreme transformations to the host. As such, Control Plaga hosts must resign themselves to never being able to live as a normal human again. In a last-ditch effort, Irving detonated the oil refinery, but unfortunately for him, the refinery was virtually dry at the time, thus limiting the size of the explosion. His hope was that he could destroy all incriminating evidence and kill Agents Redfield and Alomar so he would not have to resort to using the Control Plaga. Irving was left with no choice but to administer the injection to himself, at which point he underwent an immense and rapid transformation. But even the power he gained from that transformation did not avail him, and he met his end at the hands of the two agents. Yeah, Wolfkinson, being lost with Resident Evil plots is a pretty standard thing, especially if you haven't been around for the whole thing. But yeah. Irving, bad bioweapons man, wanted to make deal, got caught, oh no, transform time. That's the gist of what I just read. Right, I need to press X again. Okay, so we left off after having just beaten Irving. Which means that I have got all this stuff to sell. Actually, I think we did something else besides, like, after we beat Irving. Yeah, we did something else after Irving. But I've still got stuff to sell. Amazing that the magazine on this handgun holds 37 bullets. Firepower comes first. And that capacity will never increase further. Can't upgrade the grenade launcher. That's a bit of a shame. But it also makes some sense. So these, I think I'll put in there. Flash rounds can be helpful, but we've got flash grenades for that. And honestly, let's do that. We've been traveling too heavy anyway. Like, I'm still holding on to this thing and haven't used it yet. I'm sure at some point I'll find something that I'm willing to use it on, but thus far, not so much. But Wolfkinson, I already did beat Badman. Irving is gone. Now we have to beat different Badman, Albert Wesker.
Give me a grenade.
Take this.
Honestly, the hardest enemy in this game so far has been the inventory system. Oh boy, this place is a labyrinth. Clearly we need 3 things. So let's go find 3 things. Oh no, there's a sun laser. Better look out for the sun laser.
Impressive. They appear to be focusing sunlight into a laser-like beam.
Yes, that's the thing that I just said it was. A sun laser.
You grab it.
Roger.
Somehow broke his mask by punching him in the back. Tell you what, Sheva, you can have that for now. Oh, did you just take the bullets that I wanted? Oh, cool. Thanks. Thanks. Yep. Definitely wasn't freeing up space so that I could have those bullets. Nope. Who is using explosives? Because it ain't me. Ah, explodey arrows. I see. Ow. Rude. Hey, guys. How about you give it a rest? Was that a Dunkleosteus? If so, great choice. Those are cool fish. It's a shame they don't still exist. Hello, sir. Oh, great. We got a big one. Ow. Rude. So, correct solution to big boy. Shoot with shotgun, run up and punch. Shoot with shotgun, run up and punch. Repeat until dead. Or until out of shotgun ammo, at which point you will be a little sad. Hey, no, rude. Rude. Okay, now he's dead. Oh. The flyers aren't so bad.
I need your help. Thanks. Nice shot.
I'm sorry, where did you come from, sir? Sheva, you're making me miss. Hello, sun laser. Whoosh. Oh, cool. They sun laser this path too, huh? Spiders! One of which had some gold inside it, apparently. Everyone's favorite arachnid, the gold spider.
Come on!
Okay,
Take it.
okay. You need to be careful.
Okay, I wasn't expecting you to use it immediately, but okay. So, I kind of want to go to the left. Sucks to be that dude. Is this jumpable? It's assist jumpable. There you go, Sheva. Have fun. And I would love to provide it, but you're kind of in a place where I can barely see you. Thank goodness there's no friendly fire on right now. Okay, Sheva, you didn't have to heal yourself there. Congrats on the emblem there, Sheva. Now please come down where I can help you with that large man.
Come on!
Roger.
Take it.
Roger.
Shoot, punch. Shoot, punch. Shoot. 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 Punch. Okay. So we've got 2 of the emblems we need. I'm guessing we're safe under this. Why use bullet when we can use kniff? And let's wait for one more. Wait. Yeah, it goes the other way too. Okay. Ooh, we needed those. Hello, sir. Goodbye, sir. That's one sun laser turned off. Probably could have turned off the other one before coming this way. Can we get a shot from over here? Ooh, yes, I see him. Goodbye, sir. No more sun lasers. Here, take that. Free up an inventory slot. Not quite close enough. Very nice. Inventory slot is no longer freed up, but having more bullets is always nice. let's go this way first. Just gotta make sure there's nothing fancy hiding in these alcoves. Also, apparently, if you're walking even a little bit forward, Chris uses his walking forward animation. So, looks a little silly when you're strafing to the side, but he's doing his forward walk. Great. Get away. Sheva, you need to stop shooting people away when I'm aiming at them.
Come on, take it.
Okay, okay.
It was a lot easier to just immediately intuit where the faces were on shield dudes in Resident Evil 4. Excuse me, Mr. Splody Arrowman, could you not? I am really feeling the whole having all 3 critical stars thing. It's quite nice. What just exploded on me? Is there a splody? Yep, there's a splody arrow, dude. And that's all 3.
Give me a grenade.
Use this.
Probably should have used one just now. It's a problem with not keeping grenades on Chris. I don't think to use them.
Take it.
Okay,
Take it.
okay.
Alright, so let's find a place to hop back down. Okay. Now to put our keys in the slots. One at a time. Yeah, Wolfkinson, my my pistols had its critical headshot rate maximized because I figure, hey, that's a really good stat to have because it increases the chances that you can deal with an enemy with only a single shot. So yeah, I really focused on that. Beefed up this pistol's critical headshot potential. Alright, guess we're going this way. Hello, giant spider. Do you have money in you? No. Oh boy, a laser puzzle. Oh no, we're locked in.
I see. There's a trick to getting out of here.
Yes.
Carefully. Those beams are dangerously focused.
So if we put that over there for now, then we can safely traverse the place. I like how they put Sheva up there so that she's nice and safe. And I believe what we need to do is get the light onto this. So, how are we going to do that? We send the beam over there, then that gets sent to that one, and that one sends it to this one, so we only needed to turn this one, but we needed to turn the other one to be able to turn this one. Excuse you? Stay there.
Looks like it worked. Are we finished?
Hurry!
Actually, let's make sure there was nothing up there. Yep, there was nothing up there. Oh boy, yet another laser puzzle.
That pillar's in the way, but I think we can knock it over.
We can, but let's first do the puzzle so that we don't have to worry about that later. So it looks like this needs to turn this away. Then that's fine, and then this one needs to turn. And then that's fine, and we've got 2 pillars to kill. Goodbye, pillar. And then... goodbye, other pillar.
Another one down. What's next?
Maybe a third one. This is a video game. Things come in threes. Oh, gee, who would have thought? Hello, treasure chest. Are you a good treasure? You're a trap! Wow, that's a lot of them jumping around. I bet if I had the flash grenade that's on Sheva, I would be able to just flash them all and they'd all be gone. Sheva, help. Sheva. Sheva, help. There, I burnt it. Stop surviving. Be dead. I want this handgun ammo. I want that ammo over there, too. There's a bunch of ammo that I want all of. I have a grenade. I should have used it. Yes, you can. Shut up. Fine. You know what? Take that. I'll get the handgun ammo. I mean, it's nice that the AI doesn't let her come down where she can get lasered. Damn it. But it also kind of sucks. So. Great, more of them. How did you survive? This guy doesn't look like he had a good day. Is that all is in here? Just some spiders and a dead guy? No treasure? Oh. Looks like there are 2 doors we have the option of opening. And then an elevator back there. Well, I like opening doors, so let's open a door. So laser goes there, then it has to go there, and then this one turns. Can I punch this? What's with the ball in your mouth? So this turns over there, and then that turns over there, and then opens the door. So let's start by opening the door. That does not open the door. Okay, so I guess the doors are not openable because there's actually nothing level with either of them. They exist purely for trap purposes. Or they open when you illuminate that dude's mouth. Well, I can go this way. It's some kind of altar. Fire's done a real number here. You think?
You can't be serious.
The real question is, how long has this been burning? Hey, Ghost Rider. Why can't I pick up this gold? Is it because it's a texture? Ah, snakes. I will eat this egg. I feel like I should be able to take more gold than it's letting me. Ah! I'd give them to Sheva, but all this stuff would despawn before I can get to her. Yeah, I feel like I didn't get as much gold from this room as I really should have been able to. So now we need that central guy to pivot to the other side. Except in so doing, I would trap Chris in here. Which is a problem. So, we'll point that over there. Then we'll point this guy over here. And finally, this guy goes back.
All right, we got it.
And hopefully we'll have no more little spidery fellas. You want to hurry it up, Sheva?
What is this place?
How can they survive underground?
Well, they've got sunlight.
These are no ordinary flowers. Wait. Umbrella.
What? What was Umbrella doing?
I don't know. It doesn't look like anyone's been around for a while.
You can be sure they wanted to keep this place a secret.
Some of this equipment's got the Triso logo on it. Are they working together?
Alrighty. Time to organize our loot. Let's get Sheva some more ammunition. Hell, let's get Chris some as well. That's 20 bullets. And I think that ought to do. You know what? There you go, Sheva. Happy birthday.
Take this!
I wonder if this is what
Really?
by answers.
Not sure. But obviously there's a connection here with Umbrella.
Are you?
Never a good sign.
We can worry First, we need to find out about Jill.
You're right. Let's see what we can dig up.
Are you kidding me, Sheva? I deliberately put those bullets, or that bullet rather, into your inventory so that I could have space on Chris. But the moment we load in, you just hand it right back. Looks like water purifiers. The water is probably for the flowers. Ah, yes, this definitely looks too large to just step over, Chris. Was Umbrella doing research on these flowers? Wait, file. A clipboard with some old and new documents attached to it. Construction supervisor's log. So we finally kicked the Ndipaya from the ruins they were squatting in. I have heard it was just to get this flower field, but that's the least of my concerns right now. One thing I do know is that construction here has been a colossal headache. Trying to build something among these ruins is almost impossible to begin with, and just to get started, we had to change the groundwater channels. That meant the flower bed wasn't getting irrigated properly, and now the flowers are dying. And to top it all off, I have the head researcher, Brandon, breathing down my neck. He says he wants the facilities to be at least 3 times bigger than originally planned. So after that got approved, they fired the supervisor before me, Peter. Not sure why, though. Maybe he looked at them wrong or something. If I let these flowers die, the same thing will happen to me. I can't help but sympathize with poor Petey. Working with these science types is a pain in the ass. I hope we find a new water source soon. Our surveys show that there might be some groundwater 500 meters or so down. That's pretty deep, so we'll probably have to use that new pump system the Fabiano company makes. Hopefully that'll work, but with how everything has went so far, I'm sure something will go wrong. The only problem is that I have no idea when I'll be getting those new pumps. Even best case scenario, there's no way we'll get those new pumps in here and set up before the year is out. Looks like we'll just have to use old-fashioned manpower to fetch water for those flowers so they don't die. Looks like I'm going to be spending the last Christmas of the 60s away from my family in a dank, dark cave playing gardener for some flowers. Ain't life a bitch? Wow. Did people use ain't and... did they use that phrase in the 60s? Maybe. I don't know. The document following this is newer, because everyone puts the older documents on top on a clipboard. Yep. Administrator's log. The pumps are properly irrigating the progenitor flowers, but they require a lot of maintenance. Umbrella installed these pumps over 30 years ago. It's a wonder that they still even work. The tank that filters the water is barely holding up. We need to replace these pumps as soon as possible. And for those not in the know, progenitor virus is the precursor to the T virus, which is responsible for most of the badness in the Resident Evil franchise. So, yeah, these being progenitor flowers, you can guess what they found here. In a lucky turn, I found the log of Umbrella's construction supervisor. It said the pump system here was designed by a company called Fabiano. I think we use Fabiano pumps in our Natural Resources Development Division. I'll talk to Mr. Irving, the foreman at the oil plant, and see if we can't get some newer pumps from him. From Chief Researcher Brandon's Journal, number 1. 1966. December 4th. Mr. Spencer once spoke of a flower called the Stairway to the Sun. Supposedly this flower would give the person who consumed it incredible abilities. Everyone thought it was nothing more than a rumor or legend that Mr. Spencer was telling us, but later research would prove us wrong. The first person to recognize the validity of that story was my teacher, Dr. James Marcus. He's the guy who discovered the progenitor virus and helped develop the T-virus. He hypothesized that a virus, hereto unknown, might exist that could alter DNA. The man was so perspicacious. His hypothesis turned out to be correct. The virus discovered in that flower was labeled progenitor. For 3 months in Africa, we worked diligently, fretted over results, and staved off attacks from the Ndipaya. After such time, our efforts were finally rewarded. Even Dr. Marcus, who until yesterday looked exhausted, was in good spirits. He wants to return home as soon as possible to delve deeper into his research. I feel the same way. I want to learn the secrets of this progenitor virus as soon as possible. 1967. February 12th. We've hit the metaphorical brick wall. We brought the progenitor flower back from Africa and attempted to cultivate it here. The initial culture samples of the progenitor virus have not shown DNA-altering characteristics. We cultivated the flower to mass-produce the progenitor virus. At first, everything proceeded smoothly. The plants were strong and grew quickly. In a short amount of time, they flowered. But here is when a major problem surfaced. The flowers did not contain the progenitor virus. Perhaps the environment in which they're grown triggers the development of the virus. This matter must be investigated further. March 23rd. We've made no progress. We've tried cultivating the flower under different conditions, but with no luck in triggering the development of the virus itself. Thus far, we have tried changing the soil, water, temperature, and light exposure, all with no success. I got into a heated debate with Dr. Marcus about the direction this research was taking. During that debate, Mr. Spencer interjected some foolhardy notion of starting a company. Without the progenitor virus, there's no point in starting a company. Does he not see that? It's all pointless. Oh boy, I see 4 files on this minimap. Make that 6. I guess we've reached the lore dump chapter.
Take it. Okay.
You grab it.
Roger.
Don't need no machine gun ammo. From Chief Researcher Brandon's Journal Number 2. 1968. April 15th. It's been over a year since we've had any breakthroughs. That's why Dr. Marcus and I have decided to return to Africa. We can no longer continue our research without the progenitor virus. I know those routine attacks by the Ndipaya are really going to rack my nerves, but for the sake of our research, I will persevere. In the face of my foreseen dismay, it was Mr. Spencer who provided the answer. If you're worried about the Ndipaya, then we'll just have to remove them from the equation. I can only imagine the look of shock on our faces. The idea never occurred to us. It was quite an atypical solution to our problem, but it seemed to be the only option available. Dr. Marcus and I decided to try Mr. Spencer's plan. Ah yes, we decided to try eliminating a native tribe. Or chasing them off their land. The American way, you know? August 19th. Finally, some good news. We learned they were able to chase the Ndipaya off their land. The land we acquired only amounts to half of those underground ruins, but it includes the area where the progenitor flower grows. But if it includes the area where the progenitor flower grows, then there should be no issues. Mr. Spencer said he plans to construct research facilities at the site, which will expedite our research into the virus. We hastily made our preparations to depart for Africa, but Mr. Spencer requested that Dr. Marcus stay in Raccoon City to take over the training center. The training center being the facility in Resident Evil 0. Haha. We were initially taken aback by this request, but we soon realized it was the logical course of action. Dr. Marcus needs a calm environment to properly conduct his research. If he were in Africa, there would be no proper facility for him to use at this time. I just hope the African research facilities get built soon. So now I will go alone to Africa and send back samples of the progenitor virus to Dr. Marcus. Both Dr. Marcus and Mr. Spencer agree this is the best course of action. I have to start making preparations to go. I have a feeling I'll be pretty busy starting tomorrow. September 29th. I've been in Africa for 2 weeks now. It's a good thing Dr. Marcus isn't here. This place is far from being a paradise of research and scientific study. The so-called research facilities are nothing more than a bunch of tents, and we have to employ armed soldiers to keep the Ndipaya at bay. But the thing that gets on my nerves the most is the sound of the construction for the real research facilities. How am I that should be supposed, not suppose. How am I supposed to concentrate on research when everything is threatening to drive me insane? I'm trying to just concentrate on extracting virus samples from the progenitor flower so I can send them to Dr. Marcus. Hopefully, if I focus on my work, I can remain sane in this godforsaken place. 1969. June 15th. The research facilities are finally completed. This is the real Umbrella Africa Research Center, not just some pile of tents. But I've come to a realization in the past 9 months. The facilities are too small for our needs. We need to make them larger, more suitable for research. Then we can fill them with more talented researchers. This place needs to be our front line in our progenitor virus research. Our results will do a great service to Dr. Marcus and his viral research. In a rare turn of events, that old skinflint Spencer actually agreed with me on this. Research Center Director Brandon's Journal, 1998. November 16th. We've closed down the research center. It's strange, but I don't really care. I'm indifferent to the whole thing. I feel the same way as when I heard that the Arclay facility in Raccoon City were destroyed. When did I become so apathetic? I've spent every waking moment researching and extracting the progenitor virus. Everything I did was for Dr. Marcus. Actually, when I think about it, I probably stopped caring the day I heard he had died all those years ago. I didn't feel angry or happy or even shocked. I felt nothing at all. It was as if all my emotions just shut down. I just kept sending out samples of the progenitor virus to all of Umbrella's laboratories. I was just an automated machine reporting to Umbrella headquarters every time one of my subordinates made a breakthrough or discovered something new. I was like a zombie ambling through life. No thoughts, no feelings. And now the research center where I've spent half my life is closed. I really don't care one way or another. It's probably all for the best. Perhaps it is too late to have any semblance of a life again. Telegram from James Marcus. T-virus development success, January 13th, 1978. J. Marcus. Well then. Excuse you? I've got lore to read. Invoice copy. Umbrella Training Facility, Dr. James Marcus, 5 cases of the progenitor sample. December 15th, 1977, Africa Research Center Director, Brandon Bailey. Okay, so some of the lore that we are having dumped isn't very lore-ish. So, Sheva, I'm giving this to you. Keep it. I'm taking this, because otherwise you'll just combine it with your green herb, and we won't get any red herb combination going. Provided we find a red herb.
I don't know how, but they could be using them to produce biological weapons.
Actually, Chris, you kind of do know how already?
Facility from the picture, no doubt about it.
We're finally getting somewhere.
Like, you specifically just read a bunch of lore that tells you that the progenitor virus lives in these flowers, and you already know by now that the progenitor virus is the progenitor of the T-virus. It's odd that they called it the progenitor virus before they made the T-virus, though. Tricell Researcher Miguel's Journal, number 1. February 19th. When I heard it was the laboratory used by Umbrella in Africa, my expectations were raised, to say the least. But when I saw it, well, it's a lab in name only. I don't know how Umbrella ever used it, and Lord knows how Tricell could possibly have any use for it. The place was abandoned long ago, so there's nothing there of any value to us. Not one piece of lab equipment remains, at least nothing that still works. I can't say I'm surprised because I half expected this. Anyway, the important thing is the progenitor virus. If we didn't need that virus for our research, there would have been no need to come to this run-down Umbrella facility anyway. We already have samples of the T-virus, the G-virus, the T. Veronica virus, and even the Las Plagas parasite. We have everything we need for our research. We just didn't have that damned progenitor virus. But we finally got our hands on it. Hopefully this will give us that much-needed breakthrough in our research. Can't wait to start working on it. March 7th. I wonder who came up with the name liquor for those creatures. I mean, when you see its long tongue, you just know that it's the perfect name. But for researchers like me, BOWs like liquors are just a pain in the ass. If I said liquors were too perfect, I'd probably be going too far in my praise. But they're pretty much an evolutionary dead end. There's no room left for improvement. BOWs that were created using the T-virus don't seem to show much improvement when the progenitor virus is administered. I mean, their abilities show some slight improvements. For example, their sense of smell seems more or less improved. But that's all we've got so far. They're still blind as an old lady, and they're still ugly as shit. The biggest jump in their evolution seems to be their ability to reproduce. I hate when things don't go according to plan, but since there is still demand for liquors on the BOW market, I guess things aren't all that bad. Yep, what we just saw on the ceiling a little while ago was a liquor. There are liquors in this game. This was the first Resident Evil game to have them, I believe, since Resident Evil 2, maybe 3. It's those flowers again. Somehow I don't think these are for Mother's Day. You don't, Chris? I think I've seen enough of these flowers. An email to an acquaintance. Hey, I know this is sudden, but I'm going to be getting some time off soon. We've completed most of our work on the new project. Sorry, you know I can't talk about work. So they're giving us some time off as a reward for all our hard work. All the staff are leaving tomorrow and will finally be getting out of this country. I'm heading straight back to Arizona, and I can't wait to get home and see everyone. More than that, I think I'll just be happy to get away from the high and mighty Miguel. Guy thinks he's some sort of super genius. Miguel's the guy that sits next to me at work, and he's a good researcher and all, don't get me wrong. He's got some good ideas and is good at noticing details, but every time he opens his mouth, he just goes on and on about how great he is. You can't even begin to imagine what torture it is to hear that day in and day out. I wish we made a sedative I could give him. But forget all that. What matters is that I should be back home within the next few days. When I get back, I'll give you a call. We ought to go out and get smashed. I could use the break. Talk to you soon, Ryan. So of all the lore, of all the 6 files that we just found, 3 of them had, like, actually useful lore. Also, hey look, big pool of blood, claw marks on the wall. We've seen those same signs that liquors exist before. And this is as slow as Chris can walk, so I'm guessing the don't run to not attract liquors trick won't be as useful now. He really put his back into that. Oh, would you look at that? Looks like it was torn apart by animals. Not a good way to go. Lever. I can pull a lever. Well, gee, I wonder what that could have been.
Careful. I saw something.
Yeah, so did I, Sheva. Would you look at that big-ass rat? Would you look at that bigger-ass rat? Cool, we've got a freaking dog. I'm sure that's never going to break out of its cage. A cage for the lab animals. BOW research, I suppose. Seriously, though. That is a massive rat. Are you gonna bust out of your cage, or are you just gonna sit there? Maybe it's just gonna sit there. I'm cool with that. Cool, both our inventories are full. Sheva, don't shoot it. It's blind. Okay, I guess it's not that blind. Oh, cool. There was a second one. Did it just get knocked away before the punch even landed? Why'd only one of them drop a lion heart? I want shotgun ammo.
I need ammo.
Use this.
I need ammo.
Take this.
Hello, that's what we've been waiting for. So, Sheva, you gonna combine those? Oh, good, she did.
Take it.
Roger.
Ah, yes. What research environment doesn't keep a safe full of gold bars? So this is the monitor room. All the monitors are offline, though.
Thank God there weren't more of them.
Yeah, we wouldn't last in a fight with a whole horde.
Stop foreshadowing! Hey, would you look at that? More of them. A whole horde, perhaps. Why did you have to open your mouths? If you didn't say that, this wouldn't happen. Chris.
I don't think they'll notice us.
Not if we move quietly.
Senses are weak.
Just to be safe, we should be as quiet as possible.
I feel like we could probably get some pretty sweet loot if we decided to kill them all. But I also feel like that would be a pain in the neck. Yep, gotta be quiet here. Now excuse us while we kick down this door.
Damn it! They hurt us!
Yeah, no kidding. Ow. What do you know? It is a pain, but we're getting loot. Chris, I wasn't pressing circle so you would say, come on, I was trying to help. Alright, where's the last one? What do you know, Sheva? We lasted in a fight against a whole horde. Though, to be fair, I kind of cheated it a little. Grenades, etc. Anything else around here? Nope.
Come on!
Okay.
Come on!
Roger.
Come on!
Roger.
Take... Oh, you're full. I see.
I need ammo.
Take this.
Sheva, why do you refuse to eat your chicken egg when you've got low enough health that it's worth it? So yeah, if we pressed this while the liquors were here, we still would have had to defend ourselves until it got here. Why is the music saying there are enemies?
Come on! Come on!
Oh, because there are enemies. Well, then what did we even fight them for?
Thanks, partner.
Did you seriously just use our red and green herb instead of the freaking egg? Seriously, Sheva? Oh, no, she did use her egg. Good. Thank you, Sheva. I'm sorry I said mean things to you. Ah, yes, they're giving us a bunch of ammo. Surely this could not be at all related to an upcoming boss.
Take it.
Roger.
Okay. We need to consolidate some things.
Give me a grenade.
Take this.
Yeah, it feels bad.
Use this.
Are you for reals right now, Sheva?
Take it.
Roger.
I want to get the handgun bullets, but I think we're probably better off not bothering. But yes, this is a Resident Evil game giving us a bunch of ammo in one place before a giant circular room. We're fighting a boss.
What the hell?
This was in the pictures, too.
Wait. That means Jill might be here.
So, why that one in particular? Okay, bye.
What have they done?
Jill.
Why, yes, Jill has turned blonde for some reason.
There's so many. They must be kidnapping people from all over the world to experiment on. It stopped.
Why?
Well, that's why.
Yeah, just a giant coconut crab. Ow. Ow. Should have equipped Tremor Res. I feel like I remember if you equip a grenade, you can shove it in this guy's mouth there.
Eat this.
Yep. Thanks for giving me the grenades, Sheva. And that exposes some brain.
Have another one.
Okay, let's get some distance here. Sheva. 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 Sheva! Let me have... Oh, my inventory's full. I guess that makes sense. There. Ouch. Still should have brought Tremor Res. You know, I feel like this is as good a time as any to get this out of our inventory. Cool. Well, at least it's out of our inventory now. Oh, cool. Now it's got little sharp friends. Okay, free grenades. Maybe not so free. I'm with you, Chris. And what do you know, it did. There she is. They turned Jill invisible.
Where is she?
Mr. Redfield, how nice to finally make your acquaintance.
Who the hell are you?
Excelligione. She works with Tricell,
Nice. You've done your homework.
an officer in the Global Pharmaceutical Consortium. Why?
As if I need to explain myself to you. Although, weren't you two given orders to retreat?
So it was you.
Where is Jill?
Jill, even if I did know, you think I would tell you?
Cut the crap. Tell me where she is.
As soon as you two are done with your little vigilante mission, you should leave. There's nothing here worth throwing your lives away for.
She's lying. She knows something.
It's time we get some answers.
So yeah, that thing we just fought was called U8. Time for very cheap Magnum bullets. And some... Oh, we can't get more shotgun shells. Whoops. Well, we can get more firepower. I did not intend to remove. Give me that back. Yeah, she can keep that. And I think that ought to do for now. So apparently the AK is the strongest machine gun, but its capacity is by far the worst. Shame these take up slots. If they were just buy it and it's on you forever, that would be great, but they take up a slot. So why?
So this was the facility Excella was talking about.
She's got us under surveillance. I can almost guarantee she sent that VOW to eliminate us.
You can ask her about that, and about Jill once we find her.
All right, let's find her then.
Oh, they didn't restock the ammo here. Yes, Wolfkinson, an AK is a machine gun in Resident Evil. Test subject data. Test subject, Caucasian female, eye color blue. Subject has been in medically induced stasis for an extended period. All vital signs, including heart rate, respiration, blood pressure, and temperature, are within normal values. A pigmentation abnormality has been observed. Effective abnormality is limited to cranial hair follicles. In addition, slight skin whitening, etiolation, has been observed. So yeah, she's paler and blonder than she used to be. Wow, you have a lot of handgun ammo right now.
You grab it.
Okay.
Take it.
Okay.
You grab it.
Roger.
Hey guys. I wonder why they just started selling bulletproof vests. Can we take a moment to appreciate the fact that this game is freaking unique? In that good guys' laser sights are red and bad guys' laser sights are green.
Reload. Good work.
You grab it.
Okay.
Take it.
Okay.
Take it.
Roger.
Come on.
Okay.
See, I was hoping that if I press circle and then square, Chris would tell Sheva to take one and then take a different one himself. Seriously, we are getting mileage out of our crit rate.
If we stay here, we're just asking for an attack. We should try.
Hello, sir.
You need to be careful. Good work. Nice work.
Serious mileage out of the crit rate. I heard a dude yell.
You grab it.
Okay. Thanks.
Hello.
Come on.
Roger.
Ow! Ow! It's kind of cute how he just popped his head up. Oh, no. Missed. Too far from pistol. Hey guys, can you explode? Chris, please. There. That makes things easier.
You grab it.
Okay.
Okay, I was telling you to grab this actually, but
Take it.
Roger.
Come on.
Roger. I owe you one.
I need ammo.
Use this.
clearly I should be using my rifle more.
Come on.
Okay. You know that voice.
It's Excella. Albert.
What?
Shit. Wesker. I thought he was dead.
He's exactly as dead as you thought Jill was, considering you thought they died together. Like, if you find out Jill survived, why would you assume that Wesker did not?
Okay.
You grab it.
Okay.
Don't.
Okay.
Sheva. Something tells me we're going to find more liquors real soon. Could be all the blood on the floor and the claw marks on the walls. Was there something I could examine just now? I saw a square prompt. Is it gone? Is there no longer anything to examine? Or was it an against wall prompt? It was. So if we just carefully walk on through, we ought to be just fine. Just don't touch them. I'm sorry, how did you notice us, buddy? Sheva. Amazing that this rifle so infrequently even flinches them. Shotgun, on the other hand, knocks them back but good, despite doing less damage.
Take it. Okay. Are you okay?
No, and it's your fault. Probably. So the fact that this vent is here tells me that there'll probably be lickers coming through them. Sheva, you don't have to shoot them every time you see them. Ow. Oh, we were very surrounded. So, here's a plan. Why did I give that to her? I saw a prompt and I just gave it. I would love to not be reckless, but we're kind of surrounded by lickers. Wow. That was quite the tongue stabbing.
You need to be careful. You grab it. Roger.
Okay. Yeah, seems fine. Shame I can't, move this over to one of her equipable slots right now. Feel like she should be using it before the machine gun, but whatever. Ah, yes. Who doesn't send pallets full of explosive gases into incinerators? That's what those are for, right? You don't want to use the gases for anything else. They're just to explode in incinerators for fun.
Come on. Okay. You grab it. Okay.
Shame you had to jump the gun on that green herb. Excuse me, sir. So, their helmets can apparently protect them against sniper bullets. A sniper bullet that can kill them with a butt shot. Did he just pull the trigger for a bit after having his head blown off? Where are you shooting at, Sheva? Who's using the flashes? I see a healing item. I like healing items. That is a rotten egg. I do not want it. There, maybe that'll get rid of Flashman. Yep, and we have to play Don't Let the Boxes Push You into the Incinerator. It's everyone's favorite pastime. Apparently we can mostly just run down the middle, which makes it a lot faster. Yoink. In case we need to go back, I suppose. Wait, have we not? We didn't investigate over here. There's so many boxes. We have to go back. I see there's someone tossing grenades. And now there is not. She's got so much ammo for that machine gun. She really needs to actually use it. So I'm just not going to let her have pistol ammo for a while.
Come on! You grab it. Roger.
I apparently hit him in the grenades. Guys, hopping on to a freaking treadmill of explosives is not the finest plan you've ever had. And let's go ahead and use that. Hello, sir.
Are you okay?
Better question is, are you? Okay, have fun going that way, guys. What were they trying to go for? Why did they hop down there and start going that way? We're right here. Well, gee, that looks pleasant. Regarding the mutant organism found in the facilities. May 6th. A fire broke out during the test for loading Ouroboros virus onto the missiles. This required a temporary Level 4, BL4, quarantine for the immediate area. May 11th. It's been 5 days since the area was put under quarantine. There have been reports of an animal undergoing a strange and rapid mutation. Eyewitness accounts indicate the creature possesses a very hard epidermis. No viral cysts related to Ouroboros have been reported, however. I speculate that we are dealing with something that has been influenced by the Ouroboros virus. A rare occurrence, to be sure. Perhaps tomorrow I will put together an investigation team to procure a sample specimen. May 12th. I sent a lightly armed team to investigate the sightings of this strange creature. Unfortunately, another team had to be deployed to retrieve the corpses of the first team, which had been dismembered by something extremely sharp. There were also multiple stab wounds that appeared to be made by a giant spear. Trace amounts of a peculiar chemical substance were detected on the eyes of some of the corpses. What kind of mutant organism we are dealing with is still unknown at this time. According to the initial investigation, we could be dealing with a new type of BOW. Based on the creature's style of attack, I've codenamed it Reaper for the time being. Of course, more data on this creature is still required before a thorough analysis can be submitted. What do you want to bet we're going to fight that thing very soon? Cool. Another machine gun. There you go, Sheva. You can have a second one. Hello? There's arrows pointing that way, which means that's the way we're supposed to go. Which I assume means going here is optional? Let's turn on the zombie burner. Oh. Okay, so we're probably going somewhere else to restore the power, then getting on here. Yeah, I see. Because we need to get past these crates to move forward, probably. And of course, Chris can't just climb up the crates. That would be silly. So we need to restore power, turn on the zombie incinerator, and then use the zombie incinerator to move forward. That is my understanding of what needs to happen now. What do you want to bet when we come back this way?
You grab it. Okay.
Something shows up. What if we shoot these now? Literally nothing happens. They don't even react.
Missiles.
Why would they need
these, do you think?
Maybe they're planning to start a war.
So, we don't even have space for that herb. Sheva, you're allowed to have handgun bullets again.
You grab it. Roger.
Hopefully there's a green herb here.
Come on. You can't be serious. Okay.
Oh, she can't hold anymore. Well, I guess we're leaving some handgun bullets behind. No. No, we're not. Except, yes, we are. Unless... There. These 2 packs of handgun bullets are probably worth more. Yeah, 15 handgun bullets versus 3 shotgun bullets. Maybe. I mean, not if we put them in her gun, but at least that gives us space.
You grab it.
There, pick up the rest. We might end up wanting it. Can't exchange with her pistol because she's got it equipped. I can't ask her to unequip it and equip something better. So she's just going to waste all that handgun bullet or handgun ammo anyway. All right, now the power's turned on. Oh no, something made a noise. I bet it's something over there that is bad. Why, it looks like those pods on the ceiling have opened up. Or at least one has. Still nothing happens. Alright, guys, don't mind us. Behold, a Reaper. Well, whatever manner of beast it is, it instantly kills you, apparently. Well, now we've got a chance to do stuff like this. Actually, how does the SIG compare? Firepower 80 versus 90. That's not a huge difference. Capacity is higher, but until we get upgrades into the thing, it's not really worth keeping on us. So, the thing didn't seem to really respond to my bullets.
What manner of beast is that?
Okay, so the grenade seemed to get rid of its whatever gas it's got going on, but it didn't seem to do much else. Surely we're not supposed to just avoid the thing. I mean, it's probably possible, but there's probably more to it than that. Okay, this time it didn't get rid of the gas. Did I just shoot its head off? Did it just grow its head back? Ah, you gotta shoot those bits. Got it. I understand now. So they're basically like regenerators, but with lethal hugs. All right, now to turn on the zombie incinerator.
These must be the discarded test subjects from the research facility.
Oh, hello. I'll take that. Hey, rude. Nice miss, Chris. So turning that off does what for us? I guess it lets us try and... Whoops. Didn't mean to hit my right trigger there. I guess it lets us try to get any necklaces that might still be on there. Also made it so Sheva could actually get to us. That's also a benefit. Oh boy. Goop. Goop means Ouroboros things. How did he kill the box to the left and the box to the right, but not the one in the middle? Seriously, how did you do that, Chris?
Take it.
Okay,
Take it.
okay.
So, it's giving us flame rounds because Ouroboros hates fire. And in fact,
Give me a grenade.
let's do that.
This.
Kind of a shame I don't have my grenade launcher on me to use the flame rounds, but... Eh.
Come on.
Roger.
Sheva.
Well, glad you could make it. Up here, you two.
Excella. Where's Jill?
Jill, Jill, Jill. You're like a broken record, you know that? Just as single-minded as he said. You've spent so long trying to track down Ouroboros. Well, here, enjoy.
Ouroboros is a new BOW, and you're planning on selling it to terrorists.
Good guess, but no. While it does resemble the BOW based on the progenitor virus, I have no intention of selling it to terrorists.
Then what are you using it for?
Evolution. It's a philosopher's stone, one that will choose through DNA who shall proceed to the next stage. My vision and his combined, now made a reality.
Evolution? What are you talking about?
Oh, you'll find out soon enough. Everyone will. Too bad. Looks like he wasn't worthy. Only the chosen ones are fit for the coming new world.
Excella, wait!
So what's the success rate been so far, Excella? So, shoot the glowy bit. Set the thing on fire as much as possible.
That's the same type of bioweapon that wiped out Alpha Team.
Yes, but this one seems much more ferocious. Thanks, partner. That's it! That's the big spot!
Yeah, I'm watching out. Are you? Shove it out of the way. Here's the glowy bits.
Flamethrower tank is now full. You may resume use when ready.
Take it.
Okay.
And she couldn't even take all of it. And we definitely can't take this, because we are full. So let's give it some fire. Okay, press the wrong button there. Cool, I missed twice. Let me just grab this. Okay, when you say it's up to you, burn it. That usually means that, hey, if you're burning it, it will maybe stop. Oh, it's one of those where you have to actually pick it all the way up, huh? I mean, at least we've gotten rid of its arm. I say before it gets an arm back. Alright, do we have anything else explosive to use here, or is it just my flamethrower? Looks like it's just my flamethrower and the grenade in my inventory. Oh, hello. I pressed the dodge button.
Are you okay?
Wow, she got me on my feet instantly.
No fuel remaining. Please refill tank.
Oh, of course it's coalescing back there. Have we seriously not found any healing items around here? Oh, there's one.
You grab it. Okay. Are you
There we go. That feels better. So, where are the parts we're supposed to shoot? There's one. That wasn't even going to hit you, Chris. Chris, you just dodged toward it. Well, then maybe you should shoot the arm instead of just yelling about it. You've got guns. That wasn't even going to hit you, Chris.
take it? Roger.
All right, that's one arm down. That's two arms down. So the arm... Whoops. Wait. Chris, stop taking damage, please. I blew his face off again. Sheva, work on that arm. Buddy, don't just suddenly get a million times closer to me. Alright, he is armless again. Let's go get our flamethrower. So, anytime you feel like dying for good, she yelled hold on when she was actually factually dead. Cool. Well, now we've got the opportunity to get our grenade launcher back. Yeah, shotgun wasn't the most useful there. No. Let's not do that. Like, they would probably work. Like a charm. In fact... There. And we're not going to need these, so... There we go. But before we make our next attempt, I need to use the restroom real quick. Okay, I am back. So let's go kill this thing.
Warning. A biohazard threat has been detected. Cleanup personnel must incinerate all contaminated materials.
That's the same type of bioweapon that wiped
Ow.
out Alpha Team.
Yes, but this one seems much more ferocious. That's it! That's the weak spot!
Well, they didn't stay out long. Yeah, I'm watching out. Wasn't aware that it could actually reach across the aisle like that. All right, buddy. Hurry on up. We don't got all day. Nice try. Really have to wonder how it can phase through a solid metal floor like that. Okay, this is not ideal timing for this game. Oh, got one hit. Wow, so the flame rounds expose the weak point immediately. This is going to make the fight easier. Whoops. Helps if I hit. Wow, that was easier. It's practically cheating that they gave you those flame rounds. All right, now this can go away. And these can come back. And these can go away. And hopefully we'll be able to get the freaking green herb that's in that area. Like, hopefully everything we didn't grab during the fight will be put back in there. Yeah, it's not a huge gain in ammo count, but it's still free bullets.
What's all this nonsense about evolution and being worthy? What does she mean?
Something about a philosopher's stone and selecting DNA. It doesn't matter what she says. She's just a terrorist. End of story. We can't risk Ouroboros getting out of here and infecting people.
Then let's go take care of business.
So the loot's not here. We missed out on a green herb, some incendiary grenades, etc., etc. Then why are you sitting in it?
Sheva.
Roger.
It's worth it to take the time to sit in a chair from time to time. It's been a long time since these two have gotten to sit down. Even the flamethrower is gone.
Come on.
Okay.
You grab it.
Okay.
Directions for use of Ouroboros virus. Attention! This instruction manual contains important information concerning the proper handling and use of the Ouroboros virus. Using the virus for anything outside the uses listed in this manual could result in the expiration of the handler. Using the virus for anything outside the uses listed in this manual could result in the expiration of those within the handler's vicinity. Administration of the virus to a test subject usually results in dissolution, so carefully select your test subjects. When using this virus, please follow the instructions in this manual carefully. Virus dosage is proportionate to the test subject's weight. Please use the following chart. 60 kilograms or above, 1 bottle. 40 to 60 kilograms, 2/3 of a bottle. 20 to 40 kilograms, half a bottle. 20 kilograms or less, 1/3 of a bottle. After injection of the virus, a test subject may experience some or all of the following symptoms: sweating, labored breathing, delirium, and/or confusion. After being administered, the virus will recognize and adapt to the test subject's DNA. During that time, the virus will enter a state of dormancy. When it is unsuccessful in adapting to the subject's DNA, it will begin to assimilate organic matter from its immediate environment in order to fuel its growth. The immediate area around an unsuccessful adaptation is extremely volatile. Researchers should be advised to evacuate the vicinity of the test subject's corpse or incinerate it to prevent its spread. The virus will transform the cells inside the test subject's body into black leech-like pustules, then expel them through the skin surface, consuming the subject completely. This creature displays only primitive intelligence and will only search for and prey upon organic matter to fuel its growth. Individually, these pustules are not a threat, but as a collective, they become dangerous to other living organisms and will try to feed on them. Please take extreme caution when handling the virus. If the virus does adapt to the test subject's DNA, you are required to report it to the proper section immediately. In the case of rejection of the subject's DNA, or if there are complications disposing of the corpse, please contact the section listed on the attached paper. You will then be instructed on how to deal with your situation. Well, I hope they tell us how to deal with our situation. I feel like there should be something inside this.
Come on!
Roger.
Take it!
Okay.
I also feel like we're owed a green herb or two. Like, sure, I missed the one in the boss fight, but you know, they ought to give us something so that we can have something to heal up after the boss fight. Maybe in one of these boxes. I found it. Our inventory is much too full.
I need ammo.
Take this.
You gave me the wrong one, Sheva.
I need ammo.
Take this.
Again, Sheva, I'm asking for this one. Why are you giving me the ones that I'm not asking for?
Take this.
Hey, Sheva, maybe if you gave me a whole stack instead of swapping between them, we would have been a little better off, huh?
I need ammo.
Use this.
You grab it.
Roger. You need to be careful.
I swear, this game's inventory system is its hardest boss. Specifically with the way they have the AI partner handle it. Like, they did not make a single good choice here. So, are we good? No, we need to give this to her.
Thanks.
Except give her all of it, Chris. Seriously. Even the character you're controlling is stupid when it comes to the inventory. Oh boy. Not only do we have these fellas, We've also got incoming Reapers. Ask me how I know. Well, that would be nice if we still had our grenade launcher, probably. I bet those are good against Reapers.
I need ammo.
Take this. Use this.
Why does she have to give them to me in stacks of 10? So, okay, she's got an empty slot. That's why I can't exchange.
Thanks. Thanks, partner. I owe you one.
Give me a grenade.
Take this.
All right. I was ready for one of you to hatch. There's one. All right, later, Wolfkinson. Sheva, get out of the way. Sheva, you're preventing me from getting up against the wall. Looks like we'll probably have another Reaper as soon as we jump across there. Dang it. Thought I was far enough away, but I guess not. I do not appreciate lethal hugs. But now we know. Let's make some room. Probably going to be a little bit before we fight a boss, and I can get this back when it's time to fight a boss again. Maybe. So yeah, this ought to be good for now. Wait. Was going to do that. And honestly, that's way more shotgun ammo than we need right now.
You grab it.
Roger.
Take
You
it.
need to be careful. Roger.
Take it.
Roger.
And we'll be able to test the hypothesis that electric rounds are what we are meant to use against Reapers.
Take it. Roger.
Wow, all 12 going at once, huh? Not bad.
Take it.
Okay. Thanks, partner.
I need ammo.
Use this.
There we go. Shot him in the junk. So let's see how an electric round does against a Reaper. Is the Reaper not going to spawn? Have we been affected by the difficulty adjustment? I guess so. Thanks for making it so that we lose out on a Reaper with only one death game. Definitely didn't want to see if I could maybe use my skill to get through that. No. I wanted to have the game just decide that I don't have to do the puzzle anymore. The puzzle being an enemy. How about this Reaper? Okay, at least we got this one still. Am I seriously too close to hit the thing? So yeah, electric rounds are very good against Reapers. This we now know. Did I hear dudes? I do hear dudes. But where are they? They're not behind us, so maybe they're in this room ahead of us? Hello, sir. Wow, we're getting so many goodies. Got me worried.
You grab it.
Roger.
No, I actually wanted the rifle ammo.
You
I wanted you to grab that. And what have we here? Another rifle. Well,
I need
I'll take
ammo.
that.
Use this.
But you can have that for now. Until we see whether or not it's better than the rifle that I have invested so much into. So is a Reaper going to spawn from one of these now? Yep, right on top of us. That's far from ideal. Also, their weak points are super weak, so yeah, we should just use pistols on them once they're exposed. Hey, guys. Hoorah! Oh, they're over there? Do you not have any loot?
Okay, get this thing moving.
How about you get this thing moving?
Sheva.
Okay. Here I go. Keep your eyes open.
Oh. Oh, his loot drops over here. Really? Both of them? All right, go back over there.
Okay, get this thing moving.
You grab it.
Okay,
You grab it.
Roger.
Oh no. Dudes with rocket launchers. That they apparently fire before the cutscene's done. Ow.
Take it.
Roger. Are you okay?
I am now. Wow, that thing's annoying. What? What was inside him that exploded? Speaking of things that explode. So it's semi-auto. We know that now. So nice of them to have shields with windows. Okay, I've used my surplus of ammo.
You grab it.
Roger.
Might as well just have a rotten egg.
Take it.
Roger.
Come on.
Okay.
Give me an egg.
Take this.
Goodbye, rotten egg. A bunch of graphs and diagrams. Probably don't need these.
Come on.
Roger.
It's a memo regarding the work schedule. This information won't be any use to us. All right, I'll read the file. Report on implementation of preventing information leaks. The following report details the execution of your orders. 8:53. All research personnel boarded a bus. 8:57. Left research facility and headed toward the airport. 9:22. Sleep gas was released and targets for elimination all fell into a coma. 9:25. Bus was stopped and targets were brought outside the bus to be eliminated. 9:44. Elimination of targets finished. 11:03. Targets' bodies were collected and brought back to the research facility. 11:35. Bodies disposed of in the underground furnace along with all personal effects. 13:10. Completed immolating all bodies and personal effects. All orders successfully carried out. End of report. Oh. You'd think people would catch on eventually that people never come back from working here.
You grab it.
Okay.
Well, would you look at that? A bunch more items on the way into a big circular room. Surely, no boss is coming now. She made a double green herb.
I need ammo.
Use this.
They're giving us a bunch of rifle ammo, which tells me we're going to be shooting something that isn't necessarily close. All right, nothing else around here for now. Then let's interact with the big, obvious computer. Spinning up, are we? This spin makes it tougher to aim rifle shots. But it also kind of makes it not really necessary. Those guys can't hit us anymore. Those guys probably can. Ah. So that's why they give us rifle stuff because they're stopping us.
Nice work. It's going up again.
I should just stop shooting at them. They're a non-threat. Is that guy not going to throw his lever and stop us? Is he just going to try and shoot at us? Hey, dead bird. Okay, there's a guy throwing a lever. Where is he? Oh, he's down there with his buddies. I think. Was that the guy? I don't see anywhere higher up for it to have been. Are you a load-bearing enemy? No, it's you. Alright. Don't have far left to go. So we should just get a nice smooth ride the rest of the way, yeah? Okay. Now to get off this thing. Oh, hello, sir.
You grab it.
Okay.
I've been doing just fine, dead bird. How about yourself? Oh, would you look at that? We're going outside again. Well, outside the umbrella facility. Apparently we're still in a cave.
More ruins. You think Excella is here?
If we want to find out, we're gonna have to lower that bridge.
Then we need to locate the controls. Maybe they're in that building.
Take it.
Okay.
Well, I guess this handgun ammo stays on the floor. what's this? Ah.
Take it.
Roger.
Oh, that sounds fun, dead bird.
Sheva.
Roger. I'll activate the elevator for you.
Yes, you will. And then you're just going to hang out over there. Okay. Oh boy, liquors. You know, until today, I'd forgotten that there were liquors in this game. Okay. I'm sorry I missed the uppercut prompt. Sheva, maybe if you'd used a better gun, you could have helped. Okay, I think we have too much shotgun ammo here. So there we go. Who would have thought? Too much shotgun ammo in a Resident Evil game.
Sheva.
Okay.
Well, I'll pick up this machine gun ammo. It will be the first thing to be discarded if needed. Ow. Not the best time to need to reload. Acid rounds, you say? I bet those are good against liquors. Kind of want the flash, but liquors don't care. I hear a liquor. There it is. There they are. So acid rounds are not quite as effective against liquors as I had been hoping. I'm sorry, are there like infinite liquors coming? No, no, stop, stop, stop. Back off. Back. Back. Be dead. Okay. Oh. That was alarmingly close. Is a hand grenade worth 8 shotgun shells? Yeah, with how many we've got, yeah, probably. So that open grating there tells me that a liquor might crawl up on through there when we're done pushing this. And I don't know that I'm ready for that. And yeah, it's weird that this grenade launcher in this game fires things that just shoot straight forward. It's like a rocket-propelled grenade launcher. And I wish I had space for this herb. Probably gonna have to go down there, come back up. I really want that herb. You know what? I'll miss you, grenade. Wow, way to not even wait for the cutscene to be over there, Sheva.
Thanks.
Oh, hello.
Take it.
Okay.
Been a while since we've seen a first aid spray. Oh. There's a ladder. I didn't have to toss the grenade. Oh well. Wait, there was shotgun ammo? Well, apparently we can't go back for it, so actually no. Not without going back up the elevator, and that's just a waste of time.
Excelligione! Stop right there! Bravo!
Damn it, where's Jill?
Jill? Maybe I'll tell you, maybe I won't.
Stop playing around. We want some answers.
You haven't changed.
Wesker, you are alive.
This is Wesker.
We last met at the Spencer estate, wasn't it? Well, isn't this one big family reunion? I would expect you to be happier to see us.
Us.
So slow to catch on.
Jill, it's me, Chris.
What? Are you sure that's her?
The one and only. Now, let's finish this once and for all. I think the odds are fair. 2 on 2. Right, Jill.
Seven minutes. 7 minutes is all I can spare to play with you.
So, Deadbird, I believe the game you're thinking of is Resident Evil 0. And the game is canon, just... just not relevant. Its mechanics are not canon. So, I don't know what it is I'm supposed to do here, because Wesker dodges everything. And we're supposed to not shoot Jill, apparently. I believe what we're supposed to do is actually flank Wesker so that, you know, we're on either side of him. The problem is, Sheva here is not cooperating. So, like, we're not supposed to just survive for 7 minutes, are we? How do you feel about... Yeah, I figured. And he can dodge things that explode at his feet, too. Because that's how dodging works. Sheva?
Come on! Roger. Come on! Roger. You grab it.
Roger.
Your future hinges upon this fight.
Oh, that's what you meant.
We'll never win like this. Time to change tactics.
We should hide.
Sheva? Code Veronica was canon, and Chris and Wesker did meet then, but that took place before the events that Wesker was referencing here.
There's no
Come on!
point in hiding.
Come on!
Roger.
Take it.
Roger.
Right, so this is actually about shooting him when he's not aware of us.
There you are.
Where am I?
You're merely postponing the inevitable.
You said you'd take care of Jill. She just ran by you.
You can't hide forever.
Can't I, though? I mean, if you're never going to turn around and I can just keep sniping you. Oh, there we go. Oh, I missed the X prompt. Yeah, that's why I'm not doing it. I'm just dying here. Sheva, please. Sheva! She seriously fired her weapon before helping me. Hi, Jill. He is really after Sheva right now. Why'd you suddenly come for me? Hi, Jill. Sheva, please knock Jill down. Sheva, there's a few herbs that we need you to grab and use. So you're just gonna hold it then? Sheva! Okay, you're just gonna leave me dying? Sheva, please. Sheva. Why not? Yes, I can't. I am dying here, Sheva. Gee, if only someone gave me an herb. I swear, this game's partner AI and inventory system are the hardest bosses in it. Oh no, I don't want playtime to be over. Hang on. So this is clearly the strongest rifle. This one's got a scope. This should do. Ow. Kind of want things that are better than just money here. It's locked. Wesker, could you punch us through it?
Your future hinges upon this fight.
Oh, sorry. Kick us through it, I meant.
We'll never win like this. Time to change tactics.
We should hide.
There's no point in hiding. Poor deluded Chris. How you so love your precious self-righteousness.
Yeah, the Spencer estate took place after Code Veronica. Spencer estate actually took place after Resident Evil 4. So that's why he said that.
You can't hide.
Okay, I'm not hiding forever. Dude didn't even spot me when I popped out right in front of him.
Come on. Take it.
There's no point in hiding.
You're not doing a good job taking care of Jill. Oh, whoops. I, got caught up in there being 2 circles in a row. Tell me there's no point in hiding. Come on. You don't know I'm here. I could be anywhere.
I tire of wasting my time with you.
Ow. I see Sheva really wants to heal me, but,
There you are.
where am I?
You're merely postponing the inevitable.
And you're merely a dingus.
Self-righteous fools.
So, we got a trophy for that. So I guess that means we've done what we need to.
I expected more of a challenge after all this time, Chris. How disappointing. Yes.
Go. Wesker, stop. Jill, come on. It's me, Chris. Snap out of it.
Nice move, Chris. But now that your partner has arrived, I'll leave you two to catch up.
Come on, Jill. Get yourself together. Wake up. Jill Valentine. Jill.
Remarkable. Still resisting at such an advanced stage. Commendable, yet futile. No more time for games, Chris. I've got work to do. Have fun watching Jill suffer.
Wait, what did you do to her?
What's that on her chest?
We have to get it off her.
Yep.
All right. And that's what we're gonna do.
And we're also going to loot the heck out of this place. Because if we don't do it now, we'll never get to.
You grab it. Jill, what are you doing?
I mean, she's kicking Sheva, clearly. I see that red herb over there. And we got that for having beaten Wesker. Oh, we can't get to the red herb.
Stop this! Jill, answer me!
We have to get that device off her chest.
So it'll take a few attempts to actually get it off.
It's me, Chris. Don't you recognize me? Come on, snap out of it.
Okay, have fun up there. Welcome back down.
Don't do this, Jill. I don't want to hurt you.
We have to get that device off her chest.
Come on.
Okay.
Jill, what are you doing?
So this is basically as simple as
Jill, answer me.
we need Sheva to come up to her from behind.
Device off her chest.
And then while she's got her, we try and rip it off. And we just keep on doing this until it's off. You actually can win much faster if you shoot the device, but if you hit her instead of it, there's problems.
Snap out of it. Don't do this, Jill. I don't want to hurt you. Jill, what are you doing? Stop this. Jill, answer me. It's me, Chris. Don't you recognize me? Come on, snap out of it.
Really? You're doing that instead of grabbing her? Whoops. Was not prepared for there to be a dodge prompt. Come on back down, Jill. No one wants you up there.
Don't do this, Jill. I don't want to hurt you. Jill, what are you doing?
So, you might have seen there was a restrain command. Chris is also capable of restraining her.
Stop this. Jill, answer me. It's me, Chris. Don't you recognize me?
But the AI is not a good button masher.
Device off her chest.
We'll get it eventually, though.
Come on, snap out of it. Don't do this, Jill. I don't want to hurt you. Come on.
Oh, really? You shot it.
Hold it down.
Here I thought she would, you know, try and pull it off herself, but nope. And that time I was ready for a dodge.
Jill, what are you doing?
And as you can see, we're almost done here.
This. Jill, answer me.
Anytime, Sheva. She just loves shooting it. Hey, we win. Stomp it. Don't just leave it on the ground. Stomp it. Hey, we weren't up there.
Jill. Jill. Are you all right?
Chris. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
You're Sheva, right?
Yes.
I couldn't control my actions. But God, I was still aware. Oh, forgive me.
It's all right.
Thank you. Listen, I'm gonna be all right. You do need to stop him.
We can't just leave you here.
You have to. This is your only chance. If Wesker succeeds, Uroboros will be spread across the globe. Millions will die.
Well, yeah, but...
I'm all right. You need to stop him. Chris, you're the only one who can. Before it's too late. Don't you trust your partner?
All right.
Take care of him. You're our only hope to survive this.
Chris,
I'm all right.
over there.
It's time to put an end to this. Let's go.
All right. And with Chapter 5-3 done, I do believe it is time to end today's stream. But, yeah. We're getting pretty close to the end, because after 5-3 we go into Chapter 6. And 6-3 is the final chapter of the game's main story. There's still the 2 DLC things. But, yeah, we're getting there. Anyway, thanks everyone who watched, chatted, all that good stuff. Hope you've been having a good time. And I will see you folks in the next stream, which will be on Thursday. See you then, friends.